My story with addiction, I think like most people, started very young. More likely on the 15 side. I'm trying to be modest with myself because that's painful to hear, but definitely in high school, I was in between trying to be a cheerleader and sports. I was also dating drug dealers, and obviously it always starts with light drugs. It starts with something usually simple and usually kind of progresses from there. And you don't know that you're an addict at that time, right? You just think you're kind of playing with things. And so I think for me, it kind of then progresses over time, a lot harder, a lot more, to the point where, I'm getting kicked out from high school and several weeks before graduation. And then it just keeps getting worse from there, and everything just snowballs. It's almost like you're addicted, but you're not going to stop because you're young, you're having fun. Probably for me, I think I had a lot of realizations over the years, a lot of moments of near death, a lot of moments of thinking that was going to be it. It was going to be the stopping point for me. It's going to turn it around. It's all going to change. What happens is it doesn't turn around and it doesn't change, mainly because you're not getting the help that you need. So years and years pass, and I remember being probably in my early 20s, and I had a friend who was looking to join the Navy, and so I decided to maybe join, right? That's going to turn it all around. I'm going to go, and so I moved to Florida. That's where she lived, and those are officially what I call the dark years, because I didn't join the Navy, and it didn't get better. It just got worse, and then it kind of progressed even more through the years. And being in Tampa, in Ybor City during that time in my early 20s was not a good place for somebody who already had a drug problem. In Tampa, I had a really, really low point, and I had an abortion. And I was using really, really heavy drugs in Tampa. And so I decided to come back to Tennessee. And things actually got better in Tennessee. I enrolled in college. I was with my family, and I stopped really using drugs altogether. Drugs weren't something in my world, but alcohol absolutely was. And the alcohol is the same high, and college was good. It's a good chapter. It's a chapter that I really like to remember as my college years. I was in New York and studying art and fashion. When you find something you really care about and love, it really takes you into another space. So the space was really good, while alcohol was a major factor. And once I graduated, I moved out to West Texas. So I was now a functioning alcoholic. Fast forward to some really low points, right? That was a good journey for me. And while some of the dark moments in there are still prevalent, it was still a good journey. I don't want to take away, there's no regret in what I've done and where I came from. But in Arizona is, I think for me, the darkest of the dark. And that's where everything came to a head. So coming back to Nashville is when my parents decided I needed to be taken to treatment. And then that's where the journey of recovery truly starts. Life was better, life was good, but it was not without its challenges. I look back on the 7-year journey I've been on in recovery, and life still hits you in all the worst and best moments. But today I feel like I get to travel, I get to see the world, I get to see friends, and I get to remember all of it. The one thing that I appreciate most in this journey, it's waking up with a clear mind. It's waking up not feeling like you have no idea what happened the night before, or the anxiety or depression that comes with that hangover of drinking and binge drinking for days. It's waking up and feeling clear mind, clear heart, and like every day's a chance to have a new beginning. And that's my favorite part about living a life of sobriety.